Thanks for tuning in. Today is June 30th, 2024. Thanks for tuning in, and this is the daily read for everyone. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you're located. As far as the date is right, hopefully this will be benefiting you. When the hermit is something that we can improve today, it is important for us to find space and time to be self-reflective. Because hermit is the energy to go inward, not necessarily outward. On a psychological level, that means we have to dive deep into our psyche and really ask ourselves questions. Ask ourselves why we are in such a situations, and ask ourselves if we are content about our current situations. If we are not, then what needs to be changed? If we are content, what can be improved? Those are the questions that a hermit will ask themselves when they are dealing with problems. The initiative is within ourselves, but not from the outside world. So, the hermit energy is about the wisdom that we gain throughout the years and how we bring out those capabilities and experiences and our lessons to improve our personal lives and deal with the current situations and problems. On an external level, the hermit might represent we need to find out something that we are lacking the information about. Perhaps you need to make a purchase and you have to look into the catalogs and also find out the specifications of the products so that you're not buying the wrong thing. Some of you might be considering seeing a healer who can give you guidance. Or there might be someone who you see as the beacon, especially when you're in distress and dealing with issues. They might be able to give you meaningful advice that is very wise. The hermit energy is about finding out the truth and being patient about the process. If you feel like you have to be quickly get something done, it is still okay, but please remember that the hermit is an energy of patience. You might be patiently doing a lot of things at one time, but don't lose your cool. Don't let the stress overwhelm you, because stress doesn't really help in these circumstances. So please make sure that you are being wise about the situation and bring up the experiences you had in the past, the lessons you learned before, and try to integrate the current situation with your previous times. Some of you might consider using a cane to walk. If you have been disabled for some time, there are benefits for you to look into those products to help you to mobile again. Um, and if that's the case, please reassure yourself, your own ego, about using a cane to walk to assist your walking, or using other stuff to help you mobilize yourself. Please reassure yourself that you're doing the right thing because you have a calling to do so. The hermit has a calling. Uh, the hermit does not live life superficially. They live life with a purpose. And it might not be always happy, but the journey is always meaningful and come from the heart. So even though the hermit uh, they walk with a cane, they have a light, looks like their hands are full, but they're doing what they need to do. And I know some of you might feel like, oh, let's not bother that much. But if you ask yourselves, if you let go of the negative beliefs and let go of how the other sees you as a person, and when you really ask yourselves, okay, do I want to walk out of my shell again? If there's a reason for you to do so, please do it. It doesn't matter whether the result is positive or negative, but the process, if the process itself, it means a lot to you, and that's what you need to do. The hermit does not always focus on the end results. The hermit understands the fact that they have to go through lessons in order to get to the destination. They're concerned about what they've learned in the process and what discoveries they figure out during the process of figuring out something. So this energy is advising us to be not simply seek for perfection, but understand and accept the process, the evolution of reaching to the destination and the solution of a problem. So I would suggest you to be patient and to be diligent about the process, and hopefully you will find out the clues for some of your concerns that you are dealing with in your life right now. I hope you find this read helpful and enjoyable, and thank you for your time and participation. If you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing. I appreciate your time and I appreciate your generosity. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.